Hey, Christine. How are you? You're up late. I didn't know if you'd be up yet. Let me just put a little. All right. I was fighting with my Cricut so I could do this craft. I was getting upset with it 3 times, and it didn't want to cut the vinyl. 3 times. I had to adjust the go in and adjust the what do you call it? Pressure for some reason. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little book craft, and I forgot to grab my paint. Let me grab my paint. I don't think I'll ever be able to do a craft where I don't get up. I swear. Oh my gosh. All right. Crazy. So, we're going to do a little thankful, grateful, and blessed book craft, and we're going to use one of these boxes. I know. It's like you get everything and you think you got it all, and then it's like, see, what happened was, for me, I'm terrible, like squirrel, I swear. I got up, or I went to get my paint, and I said, oh, I need my paintbrushes. I have some I cleaned. They're out in the kitchen. So I went to get those, and then when I came back, I forgot about my paint, and I just threw the live up, and away we went. So yeah, it's crazy. How you been? I saw you did a craft today. I seen your little frames. They're really cute. Really cute. Anyways, so I did, we're going to do grateful, thankful, blessed on here. I cut a piece of material earlier that I'm going to put on it and glue it inside. And I've got a ribbon I'm going to tie it off with. And we're going to paint it black. Now, I know this one has holes here. What I was thinking was, I have the large popsicle sticks from Walmart. And I don't know. I was thinking of cutting a piece off, force my snips, and gluing it on the inside maybe. Because if I glue it on the outside, it's going to bump out. So, I was going to try. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Or we'll just leave it. One or the other. Oh, you're telling me I just squirrel all the time. It's crazy. It's getting worse. I was telling my husband that today. I'm getting so bad. It's getting bad. Just terrible. All right. I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger because I'm not going to round it. I'm just going to glue it in there. Yeah, that might work. We're going to try it. We are going to try it. See what happens. And then I'm trying to get ready for the big USA, Crafting USA craft fair thing, fall craft fair. And setting up that booth online because it's an online event. And I'm trying to get things ready for that. And then I was like, you know what? I think I've done more Halloween crafts than I have fall crafts, so I've got to start doing some fall crafts more. I've got a couple, but not, not a lot. And I'm allowed up to 30 items. So I need to come up with a couple more fall crafts. Now, it doesn't have to be just fall. It can be other crafts, just regular daily craft or whatever, but they suggested not doing Halloween because there's a chance it wouldn't make it if there was any shipping. There's a chance because it doesn't start until the 22nd, I think it is. Next week, not next week, in the following weekend. So they won't get their Halloween stuff on time. So they asked not to put any Halloween stuff in it. So I'm taking pictures, uploading the pictures, and everything. Because normally I don't sell my crafts. I used to sell my wreaths, but I don't sell these crafts that I do. So this will be a first. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I will get my money back that I put into it anyway. At least. That's all I ask for. If I get more, that's a bonus. Alright, so I'm going to paint the box black. I don't want to paint it a light color, brown or whatever. The black I saw, it really stands out. So I'm going to paint it black. I should grab my palette because I don't think this brush is going to fit in there. Oh, well. Now I got something in this paint. I don't know what that was. Something. I'm just going to pour a bit on here. I've seen there's a vent today to it, and that makes it hard too when you can only really do your crafting on the weekend. I mean, I understand, that they got to do events, but I also know they don't really like you crafting while they're having an event, but that's the only time I have to craft. So it makes it really hard because everybody goes and watch those crafters, and I get it. I mean, I like watching them too. It makes it hard, that's all. So I waited later. I don't know what time that event, it was a fall event. I don't know what time tonight it was going till. I hope it's done. I hope they're finished. I don't know. It's fall y'all event or something like that. So I'm just painting this. I'm using the Waverly ink on it. I like the Waverly chalk paints. I find they cover a lot better. I do have acrylic paints. I don't use them a whole lot unless I don't have a color in chalk paint, because I find the chalk paint covers a lot better. It's like one coat and it's covered, With the acrylic paint, sometimes you have to do more. So I don't know what I'm going to do when and if Waverly goes bye-bye at our Walmart. So far, that's not happening. So far, they've still got a lot. I checked today when I was there. I always go to check just to make sure. Because if they start getting low, then I got to get some. But they were okay. So I don't know. I agree with you. I agree on that. And that's why, like I said, it makes it hard for you or I or like other crafters. And when you work all week and you don't get a chance to really craft much during the week, and your crafting time is on the weekend, I agree. I don't think that they should expect others not to craft. It's their choice to do the live event, and that's great because you get to see all kinds of live crafters and get to know ones that you've not seen before and everything like that. I'm not saying don't craft, by all means, craft away. But yes, you're right. Don't expect others to stop crafting because you chose to have an event on that, over that weekend. You can't expect others not to craft. I agree 100% on that. I don't know if everyone expects that, but I did hear that from a few of the bigger crafters that when there's an event you shouldn't do a craft. Now I noticed that Erin, she still crafts if there's an event. She still carries on with her crafting from Lizzie and Erin. I noticed that she doesn't, and I think Trendy Tree Barb, I don't think she stops either. So I think it's just these new or ones that have come after Erin and Barb that decided. Homer, go tell Daddy, buddy. I don't know if he can thing, but go tell him. I think he wants to go out. He's whining at me. I'm sure you hear him. I hear you, bud. I hear you. I forgot to put my paper down. Ugh. Ugh, ugh. Let me get a napkin here because I did spill a bit of paint here. I'll try and wipe that up. And then I'll clean my mat off after. Just slide this in here. Oopsie. I'm a messy painter, so I've got to have something under me. There we go. I know I'm a messy painter. Oh, now I can pick. Hang on. There we go. Okay, now I can't pick it up. I went to Big Lots today. I don't know if you saw that. I jumped on the live when I went in there. I was in there and they had quite a bit of Christmas stuff out. They still had a bunch of fall stuff out. And they had some nice stuff. I didn't buy anything. I just kind of window shopped. Got some inspiration. And, but I did a video while I was over there. In there. I wanted to check it out because I heard other people say they had some nice stuff this year. And I know ours, I don't know if you have a Big Lots. Yeah, I like them too. But they changed a lot. Like, they changed our store right around. And they've got a lot of furniture now. A lot of furniture. So I kind of got lost a little bit because they moved sections that were on one side of the store to the complete opposite side of the store. So it was like I basically walked the whole store because I haven't been in there for a while. I haven't been in for quite a while. I thought, you know what, I was over there because I had to go to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply has some nice stuff too. I don't know if you have a Tractor Supply, but they have some nice stuff too. Very, the farmhouse style, and I like that stuff. I was looking at some of their stuff. They're not cheap though. They're not, they can be pretty expensive. But I was checking it out. I had to go in there and pick up a couple of things, so I checked them out too. And Big Lots is right there, right beside them. So I thought, what the hey, I haven't been in Big Lots for a while. So I went in there and went to the Dollar Tree to see if they had anything new. But I had a feeling mine wouldn't because they don't get their shipment in usually until Sunday. So I figured they wouldn't have anything new from when I was there last. Because I was there like last weekend or whatever. So it doesn't surprise me. Alright, let's blow this dry. I think I should paint the inside too, maybe. Yeah. It's going to show. It's going to show, so I'm going to have to paint the inside. Alright. Get this all dry. Big Lots had a lot of nice stuff. They really did. They had all kinds of different, you know how everybody go nuts on the trucks? They had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different kinds of trucks for Christmas and a couple of different ones for fall. They always have a lot of nice Christmas decorations, or mine has anyway. They always get nice stuff at Christmas time. What's the matter? What's wrong? What do you want, buddy? What? Show me. Show me. Alright, hang on 1 second. I'm making, I guess you didn't hear me, or you weren't in here when I explained it. So I'm making one of those book things, where you put grateful, thankful, blessed. It's just a real quick craft, and I wanted to do it black with the white letterings. I printed out some vinyl here, white, and then I'm going to wrap the material on the end with a ribbon over it on the one end. I'll be one real quick second. Alright, sorry about that. I was just asking my husband if he could put the dog out because he's got to go. Wow, my camera is really delayed. I just noticed that. Really, really, really delayed. And you can you see? Yeah, you can see. Let me move it a little bit more. Sorry. Alright. I might have gone too forward on you. There you go. That's better. Okay. I'm going to paint the inside. Well, no, you're not going to see the black or the inside because it's going to sit like this. Duh. So that saves me. That saves me. All right, I got paint all over my hands. Let me get this out. Let's see if I can't get this brush in the water. Yeah, so anyways, that's what I did today. I had some shopping to do. I had to pick up a few things. And I came home and had something to eat. And then told my husband, I said, hey, I'm going to craft tonight because I didn't get a chance to eat last night. I was tired last night. I was just too tired. It's been a long week at work. Really long, stressful week. Very stressful. I was glad the weekend was here. All right, that's a little better. I had to get that off me, sorry. All right, so I'm going to now take a smaller brush. If I can get to it. Nope. I'm going to get a little one here because what I want to do I wonder if this one will work. It's a really small brush. Oh. I gotta get the black paint. Didn't get in between like I wanted it to. I don't know if this brush is going to do it either. Trying. It's not quite. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. I think I got it. I'm going to dry it a bit more. Make sure it's dry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me a sanding sponge and I'm going to, I got one right here. There we go. And I'm just going to sand along the top edge here. Just right here along here. I'm going to sand it and try and bring out some of that brown on that edge. just like that. You see how I brought that out? Just along the edge there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my letters, or my words that I made on the Cricut, and I'm going to put them on here. So I'm going to cut them out. I have them all together here, but I'm going to cut them out so I can put them proper spacing in between here. There we go. Make sure. I hope y'all can see right. So I'm going to put it like this. And then I'm going to grab my word here. All right. And I'm going to make sure there's nothing. And I'm going to put that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my thankful one first because it being the longest one. I'm going to put that one on first. And then that tells me where the other ones are going to go to balance it out so that they can be centered. So, I'm just going to peel the thankful off. Now, the thankful one is in cursive writing, and the other two are printed. So, just to kind of break it up a little bit. So, hopefully, these are going to fit right. Oops. Just tap it along there. Gently. Just kind of wiggle it to help your letter stay on the wood and the plastic to come off. All right, so there's the word thankful on there. Now I'm going to put the grateful, and I'm going to kind of try and center that to the thankful so that I don't want it right on the end. I want it more centered to it. And then we just pull this back, and again, just kind of wiggle it back and forth. As you're pulling it along, just wiggle it back and forth. And it should come off nicely. If it doesn't, you just go back and you just lay it down again like the letter. So far, it's sticking nicely for me. And there's your grateful. And then we've got our blessed. My Cricut was not being very nice tonight for some strange reason. It just didn't want to cut for me. And that's a new blade, so I don't get it. Again, just wiggle it back and forth as you're pulling along, and it should stick. Now my bust came up a little bigger than a little taller than what I planned on, but it's all right. It's okay. There's the thankful, or grateful, thankful, and blessed. Now, and like I said, I sanded just the corner edge there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my material, and I picked like a fall color. And I'm just going to drape it over. And I'm going to glue it inside. I'm going to try and make it fairly even here. I want some of that orange on there. Just a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's about right. So I'm going to put a bit of glue down inside here. And on the, where it comes down. And on this side as well. Hopefully. Oops. There we go. I'll just bring it. Yep, right there. And pull this one. And push that down too. Push that down as well. Alright, now just straighten it out a bit. And so then we have this. So then we have that so far. Alright. Hey, Lori. And then I picked this ribbon. And I'm going to put this ribbon on top. Whoops! So I got the inspiration for this project from my trip to Big Lots today. They have one like this for sale. You've probably seen it if you watched my live from Big Lots. You probably saw it in the live. And that's where I got my inspiration from for this. So with this ribbon, I'm going to wrap this around it. I'm going to keep that. And we're going to wrap it around 2 times and bring it back up. Bring this to the center. Well, we want to do a bow though, so I'm going to bring it a little longer. Bring this one up and around, and we could always trim the ends. Alright, and we're just going to tie it off with like a bow. I'm going to bring it over this way more though. Not quite even. You know what? I don't know that I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to do one because it takes away from the material. So I'm just going to do the one. And I'm just going to do a small bow here. So I'm going to do like when you teach kids to do bunny ears. That's what I'm going to do. Or try to do. I'm not the best bow maker, so I'm going to try that. See if I can't. All right. There's that. Twist. Come on now. Doesn't want to cooperate with me. Twist this one through here. Poke it through. Well, that didn't turn out nice at all. I don't want to do it that way now. It didn't turn out nice. So, I'm just going to do it like normal. Tie that tight. I think I'm going to do another one so that it holds it tight. On there. And then now I'm going to do the bow to have that stay on there. Or try to. this ribbon around. Tail. That's okay, Christine. Don't worry. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes where life calls, honey. And to be honest with you, that's more important. That comes first. So don't you worry. I've had to step away at times too. So I completely understand. Now this ribbon here, it doesn't want to stay. I'm going to put a little dab. I'm going to cheat. I'll put a little dab of glue on it just to get it to stay where I want it to stay here. Help it along. All right. So straighten it up a little bit. All right, basically, there it is. And there you have it. It's just a quick, cute little craft. And that's it. I mean, I got my inspiration from Big Lots. If you watch the video, you'll probably see it there. I think I probably would have, they had their bow facing this way as well. But I think I would have faced my bow maybe facing this way so the tails would run here, or facing this way so the tails run down rather than off to the side. And then I was going to put a flower up here, but I had one on my Cricut. I had put one and everything I was going to cut out. But when my Cricut started giving me problems, I was like, forget it. I ain't going to do it. But they didn't, they just left this blank on that. I was going to put a nice little flower up top there for it. But there you have it. And you can use it, you know, just set it on a shelf or whatever. And my bless could have been a little shorter, not so elongated, a little bit shorter. But, I mean, it turned out pretty good. It turned out pretty good. I think it's kind of cute. A little dab of dew. That's right, when they don't want to cooperate with you, right? Tricks of the trade. Just do a little dab. So there you have it. That's my quick little video for today. Because my Cricut gave me such a hard time, I was thinking of doing 2 little quick ones, but it's late. It's going on 10 o'clock here. So I think this one is good to go, just like it is. Just like it is. So thank you so much, Christine, for staying up so late and joining me, because I know you and your husband sometimes retire earlier than this. And I went to that site that you posted, that Craft Inside. They have some pretty good deals on things there. I was looking at one that, you know, you posted it with your little frames that Kat did. They have some good things on there. Really pretty good prices. I was surprised at some of the stuff. So I bookmarked it and I kept it so I can go back to it. Because I had a couple of things I think I might order from them. So thank you for posting that for us to have a look at. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. And when you go to bed, you have sweet dreams. And have a good night's rest. I thank you so much again for your support. You're just amazing. So take care. Be blessed and stay safe. Have a great night. Bye-bye.